Good day. We've just done transcription. And so that means we've taken genetic information using messenger RNA. Messenger RNA has left and now it's arrived at a ribosome. So here's our messenger RNA. And transfer RNA is going to come in and start bringing in our amino acids to make a protein. So we know translation takes place in the ribosome. And we are trying to stitch amino acids together to make a protein. Transcription, we're an enzyme call. We don't have to worry about the enzyme names. There we are, we've unzipped the DNA. And now messenger RNA can be filling in. And there it is. And a reminder, there are no T's in RNA. So that was transcription. Here's our messenger RNA. Leaving the nucleus, going to the ribosomes. So, the ribosome will read 3 messenger RNA nucleotides at a time, AUG, CCA, UAU, etc. 3 at a time, and it says, hey, let's look at the codons. Boom, 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 boom. There where they all were. Then it gives you this codons chart. So let's say we had something that said, let's see if it was C. Oh, no, we did C earlier. So let's do something like A, G, and U. So you go A, G, and U. And A, G, and U is serine. And often we just write the first 3 letters if we're worried about it. Each of these names here, histidine, tyrosine, all that, they represent the amino acids. And so it says click on the AUG. So we click on AUG. And AUG, it's called methionine, and it is a start codon. Click on CCA. So where is CCA? There's CCA. Click on any of the stop codons. So here's a stop codon, and it tells it when to stop making a protein, not a proton. Okay, so we have these amino acids. Let's see what we're doing here. Transfer RNA, let's pick that beast up. Now we're going to get a transfer RNA to pick up this one. And while you're watching, look at the bottom of the transfer RNA right here. Those are the anticodons, triplet. They deliver amino acids. So here we go. We're going to be zipping along. There's our first codon. And then all of a sudden we're supposed to look at our genetic code chart to figure out the first codon. I don't happen to have that handy, so we're going to skip along and we'll just let it do it. So we could look at the chart and see what it is, and we just carry on and see which one we're going to get next. And we just keep rattling along. And we're gradually going to be adding more and more and more. And then we hit a stop. And so the protein is made and it can leave the ribosome. This is a very small protein, and we can see it has 4 amino acids. Finished protein will now be used by the cell. They are exported by what organelle of the cell? Could it be our Golgi body is the exporter? Hopefully you remember that from grade 8. And what process creates the messenger RNA? Well, we should know that's transcription. What's the transfer RNA bring? We should know it brings an amino acid. And which molecule directly determines? Now this says directly determines which amino acid transfer RNA delivers to the ribosome. And we say, which molecule? Well, messenger RNA seems to be pretty important there. And where's the process of translation take place? We know it's at the ribosome in the cytoplasm. And here we would have to look at our code. We'd have to go TTC. And then we know that would give us a messenger RNA of AAG. And let's see, so we got an AAG there. And we know it can't be that, so it's got to be this one because we've got U's there. That was the only choice. And then we can use our codon chart to go and determine. So if that's the messenger RNA, we'd look up each of these and see which beast we like. So that's translation. And we'll be hammering away at these things. Hopefully it'll make a lot of sense.